In the world of classic trucks, some are rare, some are powerful, but a few are so legendary, so outrageous, they don't even feel real. From early war-built workhorses, to luxury pickups that cost more than houses, to off-road monsters that could climb mountains like nothing, these machines didn't just move cargo, they shaped American history. Today, we're counting down the 10 rarest and most legendary classic old-school trucks ever built. Vehicles that are nearly extinct, insanely valuable, and packed with stories most people have never heard. Some were built for farms, some for war, and some were built just to break every rule in the book. And trust me, the final truck on this list? It's not just rare, it's a rolling piece of automotive myth. Let's get into it. At number 10, we begin with the truck that helped build the American trucking industry itself, the legendary Ford Model TT. Released in 1917, this wasn't just a modified car with a cargo bed attached. It was Ford's first true heavy-duty work truck designed for the growing industrial needs of early America. Back then, the bare chassis cost only around $600, but today, a fully restored example can sell for more than $50,000 at major classic auctions. What made the Model TT so revolutionary was its strengthened frame and heavy-duty worm-drive rear axle, giving it an impressive 2,000-pound payload capacity. Power came from the same 20-horsepower four-cylinder engine used in the Model T, but with much lower gearing for maximum pulling power. It could haul massive loads across rough dirt roads, farms, and construction routes where normal vehicles simply failed. Of course, all that strength came with one downside: speed. Ford recommended keeping it under 15 miles per hour. Buyers originally received only the chassis, while custom builders added wooden beds, delivery bodies, or even firefighting equipment depending on the job. The Model TT became the backbone of farming and commercial transport across America, selling over 1 million units before production ended in 1927. And believe it or not, Ford was only getting started. After World War II, America was rebuilding fast, and Ford F1 arrived at the perfect moment. Introduced in 1948 as part of Ford's brand new F-Series lineup, the F1 completely changed what a pickup truck could be. Unlike older trucks that were based on modified car platforms, this machine was built on a dedicated truck chassis from the ground up. Back then, you could buy one for around $1,200. But today, fully restored examples can easily sell for over $100,000 among collectors. Ford proudly called it the bonus-built truck, and for good reason. The F1 introduced something almost unheard of in work trucks at the time: driver comfort. The cab was made wider, the seating was improved with thicker springs, and the steering position was redesigned for easier handling during long drives. Under the hood, buyers could choose between a reliable inline-six engine or the famous flathead 5.8, both known for strong low-end torque and dependable performance. But the F1 wasn't just about power. Its rounded fenders, bold 5-bar grille, and muscular stance gave it a timeless design that still looks incredible today. This truck became a symbol of post-war American strength and freedom, proving a pickup could work hard during the week and still be stylish enough for family trips on the weekend. Ford had created a legend, but Chevrolet was preparing a truck that would shake the entire industry. In the brutal post-war battle between Detroit's biggest automakers, Chevrolet 3100 became Chevrolet's ultimate weapon. Introduced in 1947 as part of the famous Advanced Design series, this pickup quickly became the best-selling truck in America. At the time, buyers could grab one for around $1,100. But today, beautifully restored or custom-built versions regularly cross auction blocks for more than $150,000. The 3100 wasn't just a work truck. It was a complete redesign that looked modern, stylish, and far ahead of its time. Chevrolet gave it a larger and more refined body, along with the iconic 5-window cab that improved visibility and created that unforgettable panoramic look collectors still love today. Inside, the truck felt surprisingly comfortable, with better ergonomics, fresh air heating, and a dashboard inspired more by elegant sedans than rough farm equipment. Under the hood sat the legendary Thriftmaster inline-six engine, famous for its durability and near-indestructible reliability. It wasn't the fastest truck on the road, but it earned a reputation for lasting decades with minimal problems. The Chevrolet 3100 soon became the face of classic American farming culture, appearing in movies, vintage ads, and small-town landscapes across the country. With its smooth curves and timeless styling, it transformed the pickup from a simple tool into an American icon. But while Chevrolet focused on comfort and style, Ford was secretly preparing an off-road beast that would revolutionize four-wheel drive trucks forever. Then came the beast that completely changed off-road trucking, the legendary Ford F250 Highboy. Built between 1967 and 1977, the Highboy wasn't designed for comfort or luxury. This thing was engineered to dominate mud, rocks, forests, and construction sites with pure mechanical toughness. The nickname Highboy was never officially used by Ford, but truck fans gave it that name because of its tall factory stance that towered over almost everything else on the road. Back in the late 1960s, a new F250 4x4 cost around $3,500. Today, a clean, rust-free original can easily sell for more than $80,000. What made the Highboy so special was its unique drivetrain setup. Ford used a divorced transfer case connected by a short drive shaft, forcing the truck frame to sit several inches higher than standard models. That extra height allowed owners to fit huge 35-inch off-road tires straight from the factory without cutting the original fenders. Powered by heavy-duty axles and built with pure utility in mind, the Highboy became a legend among farmers, loggers, and off-road enthusiasts. It was loud, rough, and thirsty for fuel, but that raw mechanical character is exactly why collectors love it today. This truck represented a time when pickups were built like military equipment, designed to survive punishment that would destroy modern trucks. But by the late 1970s, buyers wanted something different. A truck that mixed toughness with true luxury and comfort. By the mid-1970s, pickup trucks were changing fast. They were no longer just machines for farms and construction sites. They were becoming everyday family vehicles. Ford saw this shift before almost anyone else and introduced the legendary Ford F-15 O-Ranger XLT. While the standard F-150 was already popular, the Ranger XLT trim completely transformed what Americans expected from a truck. Back then, one cost around $4,500, but today, perfectly restored two-tone models can sell for over $60,000 among collectors. What made the Ranger XLT special was its luxury-focused design. Ford added thick carpeting, simulated wood grain trim, upgraded seating, factory air conditioning, and stylish chrome accents that made the interior feel more like a premium sedan than a rugged pickup. The famous two-tone paint schemes and racetrack trim gave the truck a bold, upscale appearance that instantly stood out on the road. But underneath all that comfort was still a serious workhorse. Buyers could equip the truck with massive V8 engines, including the powerful 460 cubic inch motor, delivering impressive towing and hauling capability. The Ranger XLT proved that drivers no longer wanted to choose between toughness and comfort. They wanted both in one package. It helped create the modern luxury truck market we know today. But while Ford was redefining pickup luxury in the 1970s, Chevrolet had experimented with the idea years earlier, using one of the strangest materials ever put on a truck. Long before luxury pickups became mainstream, Chevrolet Cameo Carrier shocked the automotive world with a truck unlike anything Americans had ever seen. Introduced in 1955, the Cameo Carrier was designed to be the first true gentleman's pickup, a truck stylish enough for city streets and upscale country clubs, yet still capable of doing real work. At the time, it carried a hefty price tag of around $2,000, making it far more expensive than standard work trucks. Today, rare showroom quality examples can sell for well over $120,000. What truly made the Cameo revolutionary was its groundbreaking bed design. Instead of the traditional exposed rear fenders seen on old step-side trucks, Chevrolet used smooth fiberglass bedside panels, the same material found on the legendary Corvette. These panels created a sleek, flush body appearance, stretching cleanly from the cab to the tailgate, a design that looked incredibly futuristic for the 1950s. The Cameo also featured chrome bumpers, upscale two-tone interiors, and Chevy's famous 265 cubic inch small block V8, giving it both style and performance. Although it was discontinued by 1958 due to its high cost, the truck permanently changed pickup design forever. Its smooth fleet-side styling became the blueprint for nearly every modern pickup truck that followed. But while Chevrolet was building elegant trucks for suburban America, another machine was preparing to dominate mountains, forests, and terrain where normal vehicles simply could not survive. After World War II, thousands of returning soldiers wanted a truck that felt just as rugged and dependable as the military machines they trusted overseas. That demand gave birth to the legendary Dodge Power Wagon in 1946. This wasn't just another civilian pickup. It was basically a military weapons carrier redesigned for public roads. Back then, a brand new Power Wagon cost around $1,600. Today, fully restored custom examples regularly sell for over $300,000, making them some of the most valuable classic trucks ever built. The Power Wagon became famous for one reason: unstoppable toughness. It was America's first mass-produced civilian 4x4 truck and came powered by a durable 230 cubic inch flathead inline-six engine known for incredible low-end torque. It wasn't fast, but speed was never the point. This truck was built to climb mountains, cross deep mud, and survive brutal terrain that would destroy ordinary pickups. One of its most iconic features was the massive factory front-mounted winch capable of pulling up to 10,000 pounds. Whether rescuing stuck vehicles or dragging itself through impossible conditions, the Power Wagon felt more like a civilian tank than a pickup truck. Its design barely changed for decades because Dodge had already perfected the formula. The Power Wagon became a symbol of pure mechanical durability and helped establish Dodge as one of the toughest truck builders in history. But while Dodge dominated with factory-built off-road power, Chevrolet owners had to rely on something very different to compete in the dirt. Back in the early 1950s, buying a factory four-wheel drive Chevrolet pickup was impossible because General Motors simply didn't build one yet. But one company saw a huge opportunity and completely changed truck history. Meet the legendary Napco Power Pack conversion system. These dealer-installed kits transformed ordinary Chevy and GMC pickups into serious off-road machines years before GM officially entered the 4x4 market. A brand new Chevy truck equipped with a Napco conversion originally cost around $2,500, while surviving verified models today can sell for more than $150,000. The Napco Power Pack was pure engineering brilliance. Dealerships could convert a standard two-wheel drive Chevrolet 3100 into a rugged four-wheel drive workhorse using heavy-duty front axles, a divorced transfer case, and specialized drive shafts. Best of all, the conversion required very little cutting or modification to the original truck frame. These trucks quickly became favorites among utility companies, military operators, and farmers working in harsh mountainous terrain where normal pickups would fail instantly. By 1957, General Motors finally realized how popular these conversions had become and began installing Napco systems directly from the factory before eventually designing their own in-house 4x4 setup. Because most Napco trucks were used in brutal working conditions, very few survived, making them some of the rarest classic trucks in existence today. But while these machines conquered mountains and mud, another pickup was preparing to become an outlaw legend by mixing insane speed with pure diesel power. Welcome to 1978, a time when strict EPA regulations had nearly destroyed the American muscle car. Powerful V8 engines were being strangled by emissions equipment, and performance was disappearing fast. But Dodge engineers discovered a brilliant loophole, and the result was the outrageous Dodge Lil Red Express. Because emission laws mainly targeted passenger cars and lighter trucks, Dodge realized that vehicles with a gross weight above 6,000 pounds could avoid restrictive catalytic converters. So they engineered the Lil Red Express to weigh just over the legal limit, creating one of the wildest factory performance trucks America had ever seen. Starting with a short wheelbase D150 step-side pickup, Dodge painted it in bright canyon red, added huge gold graphics, and gave it massive chrome vertical exhaust stacks behind the cab that looked like something straight off a big rig. Under the hood sat a heavily modified 360 cubic inch V8 using police-spec performance components and a 4-barrel carburetor. Without catalytic converters restricting airflow, the truck produced a shocking 225 horsepower, huge numbers for the late 1970s. The result was pure chaos. Car and Driver magazine famously tested the Lil Red Express and discovered it was the fastest American-made vehicle from 0 to 100 miles per hour in 1978, beating sports cars like the Corvette and Pontiac Trans Am. The Lil Red Express became an outlaw symbol of the dying muscle car era, loud, aggressive, and completely rebellious. But as insane as this muscle truck was, the final truck on this list is something even stranger. A hidden heavy-duty monster disguised as a luxury machine. We've reached the ultimate classic truck unicorn, the legendary Diamond T Model 201. Built by the Chicago-based Diamond T Motor Car Company, this wasn't just a pickup. It was a statement of pure luxury and engineering excellence during the 1940s. Produced between 1938 and 1949, the Model 201 was marketed as the Cadillac of trucks, designed for elite buyers who wanted both power and prestige in one machine. At the time, it cost over $1,000, far more than most Ford or Chevrolet trucks, making it a true status symbol. The Diamond T201 was a rolling masterpiece of Art Deco design. It featured a massive chrome grille, smooth flowing pontoon fenders, a split V-shaped windshield, and an interior that looked more like a passenger car than a work truck. Inside, you'd find a banjo-style steering wheel, electric clock, cigar lighter, and finely finished dashboard details. Luxury features that were almost unheard of in a commercial vehicle of that era. But beneath all that elegance was serious strength. A rugged frame paired with a dependable 236 cubic inch Hercules inline-six engine made it extremely durable and capable of heavy-duty work when needed. Diamond T overbuilt everything, ensuring unmatched reliability for its high-paying customers. Wealthy farmers, contractors, and oil industry owners who demanded both performance and prestige. When production ended in 1949, the Model 201 quietly disappeared into history, becoming one of the rarest and most desirable classic trucks ever built. Today, finding one in original condition is like discovering a true holy grail of automotive history, a perfect blend of luxury, strength, and timeless craftsmanship.